Hello everybody, Andrew here. I'm back with Nier Replicant. Well, last time we entered a weird, strange dream world where everything was in text. And I had to read a lot. We have since escaped. And are on our way to get another, whatchamacallit thing.
This person must.
It would appear.
Oh.
Can't say I'm very excited.
Perhaps you should spend less time.
Yeah.
I gotta save all the, that's what I'm doing. I gotta save all the people so I can get the next, what's it called? Grimoire, not Grimoire. Something to text I get to save my sister. I breathe air scented with death and My box, my prison, is tucked beneath a stairway in the long unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside, hear the sounds of funeral dirge that plays without end. Oh, are you in Lady Dimitris's castle from Resident Evil 6? 8? Am I talking to Ethan? Light has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes and eternity slips by in a single tick of the clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My savior. I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters in my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely this is the product of an addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of gods, help me. Impossible. I hear the sound of the lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy and a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to the blackness, explode with pain, and I am forced to turn away. Who are you? I asked, shaking hands, covering my face. How have you come to this place? I'm Grimoire Weiss. This is Abel. How long have I been searching for you? Yeah, shut the hell up! Now come, stand. We shall awaken you from this nightmare together. The one that was able to extend his hand and pulled me from the cell. Through my eyes, and though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever. And they recognize the staccato sounds of heavy rain. Never thought to hear that again, I whisper. Would that this were not such a terrible storm. Look at your feet. I force my eyes open and see water pulling around my ankles and lapping at my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If we do not make good on our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. Time, that long forgotten friend, made itself known to me again. I left my head and swore to save my rescuers, no matter the cost. The castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like an endless entrails of a giant. Weird. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. Oh, at the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting atop a carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of gray matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall. Despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond it. When I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away on the wind. Realization slowly dawns as I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. I look from it to the beds and back again until horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they are alive or not, I do not know. Insanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound, whether a scream or laughter I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me merciful blackness. I find myself opening the door and leaving the most terrible of rooms. I squint down the dim corridors. Proceed east. Proceed north. Proceed north again. At the end of the path, the water rises to my waist, exhausting me both physically and spiritually. I pray that this is the way out. Eventually I can stand on the side of the water and turn my eyes upwards. Imagine my surprise when I see a series of paintings hanging on the faded plaster walls. Each depicts a person in the prime of their life, clad in clothes of the highest quality. The styles, however, are strange to me, leading me to believe these people had lived long ago. One subject wears an outfit that particularly catches my eye. It is constructed of thin, breezy cloth and decorated with a motif of flowers and birds, while encircling the figure's waist is a leather belt of the most perfect construction. It is a stunning costume, even by modern standards. As I gaze at the portrait, I'm struck by the desire to touch it with my own hands. Yet I extend my single finger to the painting. I am gripped by the most unpleasant feeling. Staring closely at the image, I see it bend and warp into the shape of another finger. Something behind the picture is pointing at me. Is it another prisoner? A fellow inmate trapped for eternity in this place. I can't let it pass, so I seize the portrait with both hands and throw it in the water. The wall is hollow behind the painting, and inside you can make out the body. Whether or not this is a prisoner, there would be no rescue. The poor soul is long dead. Scraps of clothes lie on the floor around the body. Bones. Only a small amount of fabric has survived, but it features the same delicate design that were depicted in the portrait. I've been admiring a row of corpses, blocked from view by portraits of each victim in their pinnacle. Enough! Shielding my eyes, I paddle through the water. I sprint down and proceed south. Or east. East. Put myself in the great hall with only stands at the remain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold the beautiful dining table upon which rests china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic beast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. As we move, I approach the chair of the table's head. But as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. The host of the feast is a corpse, and as are all the invited guests. An army of the foul, wriggling insects have made their homes in their remains, and this is the movement I saw. This once splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem for the damned. I take a moment to steady my shaking hands and slowly back away from the table. Just to lose sight of the abomination before me, my gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead were seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs proved to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one covered in a layer of spikes that run from the seat up the back down the arms. This explains the color of the carpet beneath the feet. I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. Or if not, the sympathizers have envisioned the agonized scream that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind grasped frantically at the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crime for which this was a punishment. Though in truth, I suspect they had committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunate. This was their last supper. Should I go north? Guess I'll hope we make it to the front door. Break it down, someone cries, so I give it the effort. Until I'm able and grip my voice, slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. On the third try, it gives way, and we find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside the castle. The storm is in retreat, the clouds above are dark and foreboding, but to the west I can see the thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How can I thank you? I cry as tears join the rains of my cheeks. I surely would have died in there. Looking down, I suddenly notice that my dress is in tatters. I sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin. Your dress? Then you are a woman, madam. I am. I proffer attempt. I suppose that comes as something of a surprise, seeing as how I exist only in the form of words. I could see that the one known as Abel is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description, but he hides it well. With nod and shrug, the three of us. Damn, Abel, a little bit of fervor, huh? Forth to our awakening. But behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. After a moment, the castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life as shades. Oh, here's the girl. She got a big nose.
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next.
I hear that.
Hello.
Thank you so much for saving me. I never want to have a dream like that.
Yeah, not much of a dream, more of a nightmare. How many more people do I need to save? Only one more? There's only two. There's only 2 villages in this entire city.
And another victim.
I figured a book like you would be into all this word stuff, Vice.
Even I have my exceptions. Now let's be off.
Why are they both wearing glasses? colony of massive sculptures that was visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. Vicey and Abel have never seen such a sight, and their eyes widen as they try to take it in.
Those buildings must be huge if we can see them from this far away.
Oh, actual talking.
What do you think, Vice?
As Vicey considers answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity.
Perhaps they are some manner of mirage.
Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. Abel nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in its place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. The ancient road on which they walked was black and cracked with age. Here and there, thin wisps of grass pushed through the rocky other on a road, as if defying those who had laid this material down over their home. The heat reflecting from the road made Abel lightheaded. His feet hurt, he crouched down to rest. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Is someone playing a joke on us or what? The complaining had already begun. Vicey tried not to let his eyes roll too much. A joke, he said. No, no joke. This road leads to the city of art. Perhaps the path itself is simply some manner of grand artistic work. You don't sound very sure of yourself. Perhaps not, but thinking of it this way, we might make it easier for you to bear. Abel glanced at Vicey's grinning face, shook his head, and resumed walking. As time passed, Abel's feet grew more painful, and his throat drier than he thought possible. He tried to think further than the next step ahead, because the bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his own senses. "You're definitely getting closer," said Vicey in an effort to cheer his companion. "Yes, this much is certain." Encouraged, Abel lifted his gaze. Suddenly he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth and eyes wide open, his finger pointing in the distance. "Water! It's water!" "Water? Preposterous! I don't see any water. Over there, just ahead of us. Look, the sun is reflecting off of it." Without waiting for a response, Abel sprang to life and bounded towards the sight. What in the... There was no water, there was nothing but sand in every direction. Abel closed his eyes and sighed as Vicey floated up behind him and chuckled softly. "I believe this is known as mirage. Many a desert traveler has spoken of such a thing." Abel shook his head, bewildered, suddenly pointing off the distance, his eyes wide open for. "Wait, there it is, I just missed it. Look, it's right there." Abel sprinted off again, leaving Vicey with no choice but to follow. "I got swarms right here around here." Fiercely put his hands down his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. Sitting stops, he noticed a blue shimmering pool of clear water just over the next rise. With a shout, he bounded off in search of it. The chase continued for nearly an hour until an exasperated Vicey finally floated up to Abel and struck him in the face with his cover. "Enough, you blithering idiot! Stop this at once! There is no water here." Abel's face clouded. "There isn't?" "There is not. Perhaps next time you'll listen to me when I tell you as much." Vicey paused for a moment, then continued speaking in a slight kind of tone. "However, I suppose this is a mad chase was not altogether wasted. It seems we have arrived in the city of art." Abel looked up. Stretched out before him was a row of impossibly tall sculptures. The journey was at an end. "They're huge!" Abel cried Abel, clearly forgetting the heat and pain of the past few hours. "I've never seen anything this big." Each sculpture was formed with roughly the same shape, a tall rectangle that stretched up towards the sky, but this is where the similarities end. Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected the light in 1,000 directions, with others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Some had tall spires at the tops, while others possessed triangular capes. What kind of city is this? Where are the people? Where are the houses? Perhaps this land is intended exclusively for artistic use. The debate continued as they made their way through the city. Miracles of artistry everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels set silent on the steel rails. Beautiful carved works with light red, amber, and green dangled on every street. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in black, glass, and brick, but many were composed of materials that they never counted. The sheer variety of colors and styles was staggering. Unable to find a theme or purpose to the abstract works, Abel and Vicey eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered sculptures in the shape of humans. Abel uttered a sigh of relief and approached them. "Finally, I was getting tired of modern art." The three statues were indistinguishable except for a single chiseled into their right arms. One read Alpha, one read Beta, the final one read Gamma. As Abel moved to touch the nearest statue, a bird flew out from the top of one of the sculptures, alighting on the statue's shoulder. It emitted a brief, beautiful song that took the form of words. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will speak the truth. The false ones will speak lies. 2 lies and a truth. With that, the bird departed. As if on cue, the three statues shuddered alive, acquiring color and form as they began to breathe. Hey, look at that, they're alive. The triplets bowed low before Abel. Please, you have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Stop lying, he turned to Abel and threw his hands in the air. Alpha's a fake. You know I'm the real one. Well, oh crap, Beta's a fake. Everyone knows I'm the real one. Their second plea, the three sexuals returned to their frozen state and the silence more again enveloped the city. Make several statements, only one of them can be real. Abel, only one form is real for those. The real form will always speak the truth. The false one will only speak lies. What they say? I wish I can go back and see what they said. Let's pretend that Gamma spoke the truth. That makes Abel and Beta liars. In this, however, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, which would leave us with two sexuals telling the truth. Finally, let's assume that Beta is telling the truth. If so, it would make sense. Therefore, Beta must be real. I was not paying attention to the words. They should have posted them up in the sequence where you can choose, so I can look at them. Country villager, the time to awaken has arrived. Thank you for saving me. Why did you have a dream like this? How have you been in the city before? Villager slowly looked around the bizarre objects and sculptures that dotted the landscape and then shook his head. I don't think so. I mean, it's impossible, right? There's no way I could ever have been in a place like this. But at the same time, I feel like I've seen it before. Deja vu? Just like the mayor. Yeah, it seems like... This dream seems like a modern city that exists in the real world.
That was rough.
I am positive I have seen.
Okay, that's enough. Don't need you getting... Okay, there.
Yes.
All two of them.
But I think I have had enough wordplay.
You're telling me.
All two citizens have been woken up. I'm glad there wasn't more than two people living here. Three people, I guess, counting the mayor.
Oh, how one here.
Ooh, Faith.
Wow, this looks about...
Of course, it's apparently a weapon.
Well, we appreciate...
Thank you again.
Wait, did I not have to do that? Aw, man. What a waste. Got the weapon, though. Let's check it out. Weapon, weapon, weapon. I got a new weapon. Faith. Ooh, very light. Ooh, and not much weaker than my current one. I read the... A sword carried around by the world's most fragrant servant. Most loyal servant. Like the loyalty, the blade is straight and true. Actually, it's curved. It's a katana. View story. There was once a famous poet in the land of the far east, far east. Now in his twilight years, his ability is withered such that he can no longer craft a single stanza or verse. The poor poet spent every moment racked with sorrow for what has been lost. But one day a monk appeared by his side, gently placed a blade in his hand, and imparted the following words.
So how was the village?
Oh, kinda, you're back.
Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words.
Only all the words.
Let's get back to... She'll probably want to...
I saved them. Oh yeah, I can grab my boar. This will make it much easier to get back. And re-ride! Ram the other one! No, ram the other one! No, don't circle it! Ram it! Ow! Oh no, is it dead? No, it's not. It's sleeping. I'm gonna ram the other boar. Ramming speed! Get the fuck out of my way! Bridge is built. I'm happy it's big enough. Ah, they don't go flying. I want to see some flying sheep. I never kills them or just knocks them away. Ow. I'm glad I don't take any damage when I accidentally slam the boar's head directly into a wall. And dismount. 10-point landing. 5-point landing? 6-point landing. I don't know what the fuck the points are. 3-point landing. That's what it is. Maybe a 2-point landing? Because 2 feet. He can't land with his hand down. I think a hand down is 3-point. Did I have a mission from Yuna? I don't think so. My last mission from Yuna was to get her stuff to cook me a cake. I'm talking popular. I'm gonna learn to make awesome food for Abel. I better start working on a new secret recipe. Is that what you cooked for me last time? A secret recipe?
The death dream certainly is a strange illness.
Yeah, it was something alright.
Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place.
You guys did well. You've been making a lot of long trips lately. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I didn't have to fight a boss this time. Nah, I'm good.
I'm okay. I can't just sit around all day while Yona's sick after all.
If you say so.
So...
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with. Have you heard about our plans to repair the canal?
I have not.
Probably won't happen for a while. But once it's done, we can use the canal for trade and travel and all kinds of useful things.
I can get past this area?
We're a bit, if you're willing to help out.
No problem.
Fuck yeah.
Great. So, the man I originally asked to help on this project, I'm starting to get a little worried. I'll mark the location. He always carries a red bag over his
Got it.
Sweet. I'll be able to unlock more of the map. Maybe I'll finally be able to play as the character on the cover. I'm pretty sure it's just older version of him, but you know, I can get to the older version of myself instead of playing as the kid version of myself. Let's check on Yana before we leave.
Now, is it? Fascinating. If we had a ferry, we could put these days of endlessly running about behind us.
Oh yeah, we could.
Don't you just float everywhere anyway?
Do you think I am borne aloft by the winds, lad? It takes stamina to maintain this height.
Does it?
Oh, really?
You could at least try to hide the utter dismay, you know.
You can't just float around endlessly? Wait, how come you never fall? Also, if you're not stamina, would you just skid on the floor, or what would happen with that?
Don't worry about me. I'll even drink the medicine poke. Just come back.
No more new stuff. No more new mission for Yona. Alright, let's get out of here. To seafront again. Pretty sure I was just there like freaking, I don't know, a couple hours ago. Kitty. No doggy. Can I put the doggy? That's a small doggy though.
She's so young.
What?
Her whole life is ahead of
Who said that? Oh, is this Yona? Yeah, it's unfortunate. Hey, Purple. Oh, that's another great big Deku tree. Come on, Kanye, we're getting out of here. I wonder if I can fight this thing yet. I'm gonna ram it with my boar. Oh, it smacked me off my boar. Oh, oh, oh! I can fight it. It can't insta-kill me. Ah. Come on, big boy. Also, tough now you can't insta-kill me, are you? Dutch. Oh, oh, oh shit. Ah, that still hurts though. Oof, let's get some heal. Now I can take another hit. Oh, dodge! Ah, dodge! Ah! I said dodge, dumbass. Oh, there we go. That's some good. That's the good stuff. God. Almost dead. Come on, we got this. We got this, Kyan. Kyan, we got this. Ah! Oh, I almost dodged right into the attack. That's almost dead. Yes. Haha. Woohoo! Now what you gonna give me? What you gonna drop? Nothing? Ah, it's fucking lame. Alright. We're out. Didn't even load up from that. Ow. Yeah, I'm glad this boar is tough and doesn't give a shit if I crash him into things constantly. Okay, I don't need you anymore. See you when I get out. Are you also gonna not come in here, Kane? Yeah. I always want to say Cayenne for some reason.
Man, I am starving.
A city of this size must have some manner of eatery nearby.
Ooh, a good old eatery. Oh, here he is. Hello.
Hey, are you the guy who's supposed to help repair the canal? Popola sent.
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
Why? What happened?
Lies nothing good can come of being involved with this particular
Easy, Vice. Hey, so, are you alright?
Hey, calm down, Vicey.
It's my wife. She left home a week ago and has. I'm so worried I can't even focus on my work. Oh, my sweet dumpling, where are you?
Oh, that's terrible. Would you like us to help you look for her?
Really? You do that for me?
I mean, if we don't, will you build our canal?
Sure. But do you have any idea?
Well, she always used to enjoy drinking at the tavern with her friends.
Are you sure she didn't just go off with a friend somewhere?
Start with that.
Thank you. This means the world to me. Oh,
I've met some odd couples in my day, but none who felt the need to wander about flaunting matching like...
you need to get with the times. Coordinated outfits are all the rage. Plus, these bags are special. We bought them for our anniversary. But now my sweet dumpling is gone. And it's all my fault. Oh, God.
Why is it your fault? What'd you do?
Okay. Just stay calm.
Alright. I think we will look for this guy's wife on the next video. So if you liked the video, give a like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Andrew out.